Hi, I'm Pam Grove, Doctor of Physical Therapy. I want to deal with the topic for the next few weeks of contractures. And that's when a joint has been held in one position too long and kept immobile. And so now it's hard for you to stretch it out. Or in the situation of rheumatoid arthritis when the cartilage starts to fail, so no longer that joint has integrity. Now it has developed a deformity. So the best situation, of course, is to avoid that, to prevent that from happening. But let's go over some stretches that can help if that does happen. See you on the next few slides. So with Jackie, she has RA, and this is a typical person who didn't have the proper intervention. So she has developed contractures of her hand. I want to demonstrate how you can do some stretching of her so it's not a lost cause. I will see you on the next clip. So the first thing is you want to make sure that she is supported on a pillow so that we're going to isolate the muscles of her hand and you're not bringing in any shoulder. Now, this is very painful for her. So I'm going to make sure that I am supporting her. I'm stabilizing her. I'm trying to get her some extension of her IP joint and her DIP joint. So I am just holding it still. I'm also, that's her thumb, because you have to have a thumb for gripping. I'm gonna also come under, I'm gonna put my hand here so I can try to get her fingers to stretch a little bit. So I'm using this part of my hand to come here to slide under to give her more extension so she can grip. But I'm still taking this hand and I'm pulling her apart so she can grip. And I'm holding it there. I'm never rushing her stretch. The other thing I want to do for her is I want to come this way. I want to take her and I want to be able to give her so she can be able to turn a knob. So I want to bring her forearm this way and work on stretching. Notice how I still keep her thumb out and I still keep her fingers extended by my hand. And I hold that, okay? But this is painful, so you don't rush it. And that's good. So here's Jackie again, and she also has contractures of her feet. Not as bad as the hands, but of her feet as well. So we need to take time and stretch her. And what I want to make sure of is that I can actually get under her heel and I can lean into her and really stretch her heel cords. But my other hand is stabilizing above the ankle so I can really give her that stretch. Now Jackie, take a deep breath because this does hurt her, okay? So that's one motion. I can also work on turning her ankle in and I still don't move this hand and I watch how I have my hand here and I turn it in and I hold her stretch here. Make sure you see that there. There you go. Jackie, take deep breaths for me. And then I do this motion and I kind of angle it down a little bit and I hold my hand here and I never bounce on her stretch. And there we go. Here we have Jackie again. She also has shoulder contractures. So we're going to work on first making sure her pelvis is down. Remember that pelvic got 12, everybody. That one's always. She's going to make sure we have her shoulders down as well. And then we're going to raise her arms up. She needs to hold on to something. It can be a rope or a stick or a band, but her elbows need to be in. Jackie, keep that 12, please. Keep your shoulders down. And I'm going to extend her elbows so we're stretching her elbows because her elbows are tight and her shoulders are tight. So I'm leaning my body into her. And then we're going to keep your shoulders down, keep your pelvis in 12, and then we release it. So remember, Jackie has contractures. So I showed you how you can do it with both arms working, but you still want to take time and do individual ranging. So if I was individually ranging her, I want to do stabilization of her shoulder with one hand. I want to still take her in circles, and I do small circles, but I am stabilizing her at her approximately to her shoulder right here. I got to give her that stability. She's got to keep her shoulder blades down. She's got to keep her pelvis in 12 as I then take her through small ranges. I do clockwise, and then I do counterclockwise. And I don't do any more than 5 at a time. Now let her relax and I go down slowly.